good point to start recording.
Maybe.
So I'm going to
Maybe it
take
would.
this contraption to space and dock to your contraption in space, and then I'm going
Right.
to do the
I could
maneuver
I could
stuff.
put a little docking port on if you want, because I'm in the assembly thing now.
Oh
So,
yeah,
but I can
chuck the
medium.
normal Clampertron docking port on for me, please.
I will try. No promises that I will succeed.
Just
There we are.
somewhere. It's fine.
Right, they're on the side. I'm gonna put one on the inside actually.
On
How
the
big is your little thing?
It's
It has a
fair.
hanger.
It has a hanger.
Would it fit inside? You know one of those standard structural modules. Would it fit inside one?
I'm looking. So like the engine size structural module.
Yeah.
That can be arranged. It fits in one direction. Like it'll I can slot it into it. It won't it'll stick out the back though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But my docking port can't be at the front. It'll have to be underneath.
Because the little hanger has a little docking port dead center, the back of it.
Can you not offset the docking port to be underneath?
I could do it at like.
Put one on the outside as well, but I'll see if I can.
There's 4 on the outside.
Well, I'll put 2 docking ports on mine to see if I can dock somewhere, and then I'll also put a Clampertron.
The outside ones, on the side. Do these hold electricity in them, or are these batteries just comically large? Oh no, these batteries are just comically large. Okay, it's like 1 million units of electricity. It's like 2 million I have in total, turning over. Do you like it?
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Very slowly turning. I'm at 200 meters a second, and I'm to 70 now, I think.
Bye.
Well, I'm actually below 70.
Launching.
You'll probably get to space before me. I'm pretty slow, to be honest. I'm only going 300 meters a second. It's very drifty to fly.
Well, I'm already starting my gravity turn. So... Watch me overtake you on the way to space. Oh no. I think this might be a refer. No!
Oh, E.T.
Eject! Eject!
Have you saved them?
I have.
Oh, I heard the explosions from up here. See the debris.
There might be a couple missiles on the way to you, because this was made out of lots of solid boosters. Good luck.
Oh.
This is a space plane, so I'm gonna go and land them back at the remote.
Oh. You just, ejected them off and they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. And it actually seems to be a relatively stable plane as well, which is quite impressive, because I built it without any guides from the space plane hangar.
Okay, I'm at 45 degrees. Oh, I'm on fire. Helpful. It looks really bad with, how big the parts are. The fire's scared. It fears the cube.
So I need to do my turn more gradual next time.
How much more do I need to turn when I'm... when do I need to start, going flat?
You need to go flat by, 60 kilometers. Because remember, click on the little maneuver mode sign at the bottom. It'll be the
thing unmonitored.
It
is very on fire. I don't want to leave it unmonitored and get it
not unmonitored. At the bottom left, there's the purple button that looks like an orbit around Earth.
Oh yeah.
Click on that. It'll tell you what your apoapsis is.
Apoapsis, 180 kilometers.
Yeah. So now you can just cut your engines. Cut them out.
They're dead.
Okay. Now just time warp up to 170. And then you can burn again flat and make an orbit, because it's pretty much you're wasting too much fuel at this point. because you're going to increase your apoapsis too high, and I won't be able to get up to you anymore.
Yeah, my apoapsis is 200 kilometers.
There's no center of pressure, you're bad. Hey, can you stop? Just
Jesus
stop.
Christ!
Ah!
Is that apoapsis high enough for you? Jesus fuck! What the hell?
What?
I burnt for like 2 seconds. My apoapsis is nearly 1,000 kilometers. Periapsis is 141.
This did not work. Eject.
Add maneuver. When I get to my periapsis, I'm gonna just like bring the apoapsis back a bit, maybe. No, come on, back to curbing apoapsis. Fuck.
And I've disabled most of my control surfaces, which is actually making it easier because it was messing with the aerodynamics as I was going up. So, spaceplane is a go.
My last stage still has 600,000 litres of fuel left. And at full thrust, 2 seconds of burn time. But that's probably enough to deorbit this fucking thing. Look at it rotate. Why does it spin? It just spins. Rotate.
The Romulans hit it with a thingy thing. You know that ability they have?
The Romulans fucking nukes my cube.
Okay, my apoapsis is now in space, which is quite handy. Can you see my orbit rising?
Can I see you is the real question. Oh yes, there you are. ET Studios Spaceplane. Creative name.
Very creative, yes.
Excessively creative.
What's your apoapsis?
209. Periapsis 141.
Roger. 209 is quite high.
Hmm.
You know, can I actually ask you to put that down a bit?
I actually really can't. I put that down. That is down.
You have to go to periapsis and burn retrograde for like a second.
Whoa. I shall wait till I am back at periapsis. Hold up. Speedy to periapsis.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah, because I'm now in orbit 160, 135, which is...
I can do 160, I think, on my apoapsis. Maybe. I can do 166, I think. I'm using 40 monopropellant a second. Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, just max thrust. Price. Eject.
What did you do?
I ejected my backstage.
Oh, you disappeared off the map.
Oh, most regrettable. What the fuck? Okay, I have fuel and shit. Why is it not?
What are you being classed as? You disappeared off the map.
It's not. Come on, turn. Bitch, turn back.
You've got 184 and 140, right?
Hold up. Trying to get back into... to get it lower. Jesus Christ. What's that apoapsis at now? 160. Apoapsis is 160. Periapsis 140.
Fantastic. I will. If you now go back to the space center, because I think it's best.
It's just spinning.
It's fine.
It is not fine. It is very angrily spinning. Please stop spinning.
It'll stop spinning as soon as you time warp, so just leave it.
I'm going to turn my RCS off because otherwise it's going to burn through it all.
Yeah. If you want our stream to use, so you can watch my rendezvous process. So adjustments will need to be made after this burn, because they're not always very accurate.
My maneuvers with the cube are fucking ridiculous, right? So, like, if I hit full throttle, the maneuver's just gone. It's just... And that's how it got into, the spin before. Because it hit the maneuver, it went down way quicker than what I was expecting. So when the maneuver went behind it, and it tried to turn around, it, like, just proper went into a spin.
And... stop. Oh, so close. Okay, there we go. Now our next close approach is 0.4 kilometers. How cool.
400 meters. Can you actually see me from there?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I can see it. It's like been squeezed into a pixel, but it's there.
It's more than 1 pixel, that's for sure. Relative velocity is okay. Now I'm going to get rid of all relative velocity by burning with it. It's actually quite menacing like that. Hi, poor cube. How cool is that?
Docking ports are on the side.
My docking port is there.
Yeah, so you'll be able to dock on something like the side.
Oh, look at that. I got it on the dot.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so target. My reaction wheel seems to be ridiculously OP.
Hella strong reaction wheel. I should have put a bunch of reaction wheels on the cube. It would have made it fly so much better.
Relative velocity of 2 meters per second. Then I'm going to go into retro. Actually, no. Let's just do RCS from now. I'll approach the cube. Okay, view. I'm not liking it. Don't want first person though. Okay, this is not the view I want. I want like a normal.
It's a beautiful view. The best view.
I was trying to. I can't go underneath the docking port. Can this light get any brighter? What about these? Oh joy. How very helpful. Well, the light from your nuclear reactor's doing alright.
Big magic reactors.
Okay, can I please have a better view? Yeah, that's alright. Okay, that way. No, that way. Barely see a thing. Oh, it's pretty close. I mean, really?
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, angry cube. Yeah, I turned that off.
Okay, I docked to a Borg cube with actually relatively accurate precision.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
And it's the same length as your cube. All right. Would you like me to plot a course to Jool?
Yep, off to Jool in the cube.
There you go. Easy as that.
Use that.
And that's only 2,000 meters per second. But
We have 10,000.
But we need to stop when we get there, and our orbital velocity when we get there will be ridiculous. So I'm actually going to do a lot of changes to it right now. That's not too bad, actually. What do you say? Our periapsis will be 954,000 kilometers.
Quite the distance.
Quite the distance, but its gravitational field is strong. So
yeah, it's a gas giant. It's big. It chonk.
So we have disabled these engines.
Just want to make sure of that. Wouldn't want any kind of crazy rotational force.
And we're going to control from this docking port, because otherwise, prograde would not be prograde for these engines.
Yeah.
Which would be problematic, to say the least.
Is there a limit to how far out you can go in KSP?
I don't know.
Can you just go out forever?
Well, I know that there's a next solar system mod.
Yeah.
So presumably they just popped another one in, far enough away. But there must be a point where you escape the gravitational influence of Kerbon's sun.
Yeah.
For reference, our periapsis is decreasing significantly. But our apoapsis is now at 430. And we are hoping for a non-existent apoapsis because it'll be escape boost.
Apoapsins. We've had at least one, within the territory. What the fuck's the point? Also, Borg territory is, massive. It depends, who you ask, but also you,
I know. Chill.
Do you know? Oh, you're rotating. Look what you've
that
done.
Was the problem.
You'd always stop slightly before.
Anyway. We missed. It's fine. I'll adjust at periapsis around sun. We just need to leave this system first.
Yeet.
Okay, time warp. Just stop the spin. Thank you. Periapsis, add maneuver. What? Okay, fill that maneuver. Periapsis, add maneuver. Less speedy speed.
Slow the fuck down.
Nice view, but completely isolated. Inside the cockpit, looking out also to a nice view, but completely isolated. Oh no, he's got this one.
He's got a friend.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Apparently we're in docking mode. Why would you use up an entire display?
Maybe the screen would put docking mode on it. Maybe put the docking thing on it. That could be.
I highly doubt it. Look at the altitude.
It's fine.
Orbital velocity? That's not good. Yes, it is. Because the higher we go in the orbit, the slower we go.
Maybe I should have just put a processing plant in the cube and just have it land on the planet.
Okay, we have successfully done the maneuver. Now we're going to enter the Jool system.
That's the hope. Watch one of Jool's moons just slam into you on the way.
Yeah, well, that's one thing you have to worry about when entering the Jool system is hitting moons.
There's an awful lot of them, isn't there? How many moons does Jool have?
More than one.
What? Evidently.
Have a look.
Have a gander.
So our next maneuver. Okay, there you go.
For my next trick, I will stab you.
It's got more than one.
Evidently. Okay, let's zoom in.
It disappears when I zoom in. Just very helpful.
No, I'm just looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 5. It's got a few. Also, it appears as you get closer to Jool, the planet becomes more habitable. So I do think that Jool is what warms the planet.
Which does make sense in a way.
Yeah, because there's an ice planet just outside of Jool. Is just Laythe is the closest, which is habitable, and then you've got Val, which is like an ice planet, which it's frosty. Then what's after Val? Tyler. Tyler's just a rock. Boring old Tyler. What? Bop. When did they add Bop? I don't remember Bop. Is it even a moon? Is it just a silly space rock? And then Pol.
Val, Tylo, Bob.
Why is Pol green?
Because it's green, trying to copy its master.
Yellow. It's like green and yellow. It's really ugly. It looks like a veiny ball. That's what it looks like. Like sort of bluish green vein colour. And then it's just like a strange colour everywhere else. Bop. I want to visit Bop at some point. What is Bop? Wait, is Bop the one with the giant hole in the surface? Or is that... No, that's a different one.
That's Moho.
Yeah, it's Moho. Isn't that the really far out one? No, that's Elu. Elu's far out.
So, welcome to the system.
Are we here? Are we there yet? Oh, have you actually captured yet or not?
That's the maneuver. If we don't capture, we end up doing that, which will be fun.
Hey, it seems to actually be turning though. You burnt enough fuel that the RCS can turn it.
Yeah, it's like a threshold. Half fuel, then you could turn. Okay, let's just turn on the
you. I'm gonna sink and hope it doesn't screw everything up. Oh, everything froze. Oh,
that's fine.
It's like space plane. Oh, is that showing me your maneuver node? Yes, it is. It's showing me your maneuver node, and it's showing you your Jool escape, which you will hit in 3 hours. Oh no, 54 days and 4 hours. Never mind. You are right under. You are right under Jool.
Yeah. Admittedly, not the best place to be, but if we orbit, it's a polar orbit, yeah, of about the same amount that that your one. What is it? Thunderbird.
Thunderbird 3.
Yeah.
Thunderbird 3.
3 is in this orbit, basically, but slightly bigger planet. I'll give you that.
There's no reason not to be a cube in space.
Look at this.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, where'd it go? There it is.
Oh, there it is. Hit spin. Actually, I wanted to check what the heat tolerance of these parts were, didn't I?
That's good. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hi, Laythe.
More thrust.
I found Laythe.
We have found Laythe.
I don't know how big Laythe's atmosphere is. I hope that's not inside it. I don't think it is.
Google.
Please Google Laythe atmosphere. Because otherwise I need to do a very quick adjustment.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold up. Oh, yeah. It's giving me the math of it. At a depth of 50,000 meters.
Okay. I'll be at 100,000, and then we're going to eject my spacecraft, and I'm going to go and land on the surface if I can. What should I
stay in orbit forever?
Yeah. What if we try and land and there isn't enough density in the atmosphere to land and it just dies?
I mean, as long as you've got a decent surface. Jesus Christ. Why is there an atmosphere graph for, like, Jesus fuck? A lot of information on this.
People put way too much effort into KSP graphs.
50,000 meters, pressure is 0. So, as long as you're above 50,000 meters. Laythe is smaller than Kerbin, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is a moon after all. But it is
True.
next to that, which is the same size on my screen.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hopefully the cube doesn't detonate when you disconnect your little ship.
You imagine we got all this way and it just explodes? That's actually quite a difficult decision of what to use for thumbnail.
Are you sure this doesn't look like it's working?
It's fine.
I don't think it is.
I want to believe, okay?
I want to believe too.
Look at it.
I can't believe when the orbit is like going through Jool currently, and we've still got like.
I want to believe.
A lot of burning left. We've got 1,800 meters.
And we've left the planet. Like, if you look at this, we're no longer, like, it says this is the end result. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how this is going to be the case.
Not convinced.
Especially when this is currently the result.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should have started burning a little bit earlier.
I believe.
Maybe.
We have a periapsis.
Do we?
Around,
oh wow!
Around Jool.
A full 300,000 meters above. I don't know what's happening.
Neither do I. Orbital mechanics in KSP just went out the window quick.
You think orbital mechanics would be a pretty simple thing to program into a game, to be honest? I mean, orbital mechanics aren't simple, but
it's just
like
maths.
Yeah, it's just math. There's no like weird math that goes on either. There's no like accounting.
What's going on? I don't understand.
Maybe neither do I. Just let it do its thing. Maybe you'll eventually slam into Jool. Not into Jool, into Laythe. Also, your orbit's going like kind of really close to it.
Yeah, but
I thought it was going through it for a second.
What's the point?
Actually, we're on the weird special. The point is, it's trying to rotate it to a flat plane.
It doesn't matter if it's a flat plane. Look at our end orbit that it says we can have. This.
It's fine. Big circle.
What is going on?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
We've literally just reversed our orbit. Yep. We're going the opposite direction around this planet now.
That's pretty impressive, to be honest. You've got to admit.
I was promised something and it was a lie.
At least you're getting a more equatorial orbit. How much fuel do you have left?
1,000 meters per second.
How much is left to burn?
350. Hold on. Things are happening. What?
What?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Yes, well now you need to correct your orbit so you don't slam into the surface of Laythe.
Which way are we going?
You are going to go a big round up to your apoapsis and then slam into the surface of Laythe. You do not have a periapsis.
Add maneuver, that's not where I asked you to add that.
I'm watching this from the tracking station. I was like, what the fuck? You gotta believe in the game. You gotta believe.
Something's happening.
Something is happening.
What is going on? I
I'm
can't.
not quite
The
sure.
game's slowly deteriorating. I'm able to use it less and less.
What the hell? That's not what you want to walk. Not what you want.
What's game? Okay. Okay.
Okay, try and squish the orbit. See if you can do it like a reasonable amount of.
90.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you
Okay.
squish the orbit? That's like a 5-second burn time. Does that say?
6 seconds. Because changing this is tiny from that distance.
90,000 is very low orbit.
Of course, the thing is so light now.
Is the RCS working?
Yeah. I wish we could save. Can we save this in any way?
No.
Okay, well, at the very least, we know it got here. We have video proof. OBS, don't crash.
You might want to save that one.
So, we are here now. This will be next week's video, I think, because this was quite an epic journey. I'm sorry that you couldn't actually,
Yeah.
do anything.
I was watching it through the tracking center anyway, so I watched, the orbit have a bit of a seizure in the tracking center.
Yeah. Just stop spinning. Hey. We've got half our monopropellant. I was very good with that.
Yeah, it's so light now. Monopropellant makes a fucking difference.
It's burning every side at the same time. That's not how this works. What I think it's trying to do is it's using the RCS normally on the plane, and then thinking that these are the same thing. It's just completely failing.
No, it was failing before, and when it was just by itself. It was just like not having any of it.
I'm going to time warp around to the correct side of the planet, where the sun is.
I believe.
Hi, Jool.
The minimum change in velocity from low Earth orbit to Mars is around 3.6 kilometers per second. Take 9.5 kilometers per second to get from Earth's surface to low something. I don't.
Yeah,
really
so in total 9,000 plus 3,000.
Yeah. So in total, that's about right, really, because they're not. Because our top stage, that's a lot of thrust it has, and that's a lot of delta V, really, isn't it? Because it's got 12,000 just in the top stage.
No, this is proper. Do something.
Check you have fuel. Check you have fuel.
I do. I told it to not take any. So, Laythe, now we're going to test your atmospheric composition.
With a live test. Please don't explode cubes. Please don't delete the cube. I hope it keeps the cube in space.
There's a Kerbol in it. So it should. Right? Okay, well, people in the comments section, if this cube gets deleted, we will be immeasurably unhappy.
We will.
And...
But it's fine. We know we can get it.
We know we can do it. Please don't make me do this again. I did it. We're good.
It's not gone.
No.
Good.
Liquid fuel active. Liquid fuel active. Primary engine disabled. Secondary engine.
The big engine. You've got the big engine.
Cube, please just leave me alone.
It's spin.
I'm gonna do a Star Trek maneuver out here. This is like Voyager trying to escape from the cube, but like incredibly slow motion. Okay. We have separated ourselves from the cube.
Would not recommend time warping about now to do an orbit. You will get slapped. Nope.
So,
Oh, it's so cool.
add maneuver.
Wait, I've just realised the cube has lots of docking ports. We could turn it into like a massive starbase.
You could turn the cube into a starbase, but how about this? You're doing the next one.
How long did this take?
2 hours.
Did it? We've been here for 2 hours trying to get this stupid cube into another. Well, you've
Bye,
been
cube.
playing for 2 hours. Been playing for 2 hours.
No, we've been playing for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I had to launch the cube twice.
I launched this one
Like
the
3
second
times.
on the second attempt. No, it flipped, but I still made it. Did I? Oh no, it was 3 times, wasn't it? It was 3 times.
I remember when people explode.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna deorbit ourselves and hope that this thing's atmosphere exists. If it doesn't, I suppose I'll just vertically land with a vector engine. What could possibly go wrong?
Poor cube orbiting Laythe. Yes, it's still there.
Let's never touch it ever again.
Just leave it there.
The Borg have decided to assimilate this world. They got here and no one was here.
You have air brakes.
No, I don't. Why would I have air brakes?
Oh, and you're on fire. You are going awfully fast. Like, I feel you're going a bit fast for re-entry.
This is normal re-entry speed. That docking port's going to say bye-bye.
The docking port's going to stop existing in a minute.
I can burn in reverse.
You could, but then I wouldn't recommend that. Well,
I have a surprising amount of control right now, thanks to those cards. I'll admit that the surprising amount of control is diminishing. Which is the wrong way around, because I'm entering thicker parts of the atmosphere.
Yeah, but also you have like not much of your control really because of like how you're entering the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you haven't burnt up.
It's fine.
It's still very on fire, mind you. You've been on fire for a long time.
The noise has gone down. And when the noise goes down, everything's fine.
900 meters a second. Here you come at Mach 3.
It's less on fire and more just
Speed.
speed. Yeah. Now, there might be a slight offset of mass now. Is there any way to check center of mass and the center of lift stuff while in flight?
I don't know.
Thought the aerodynamics overlay might do it, but no. It would be quite helpful if I could.
No, it needs to be an add-on.
Right. Because with the fuel offsets and that kind of thing, I've got no idea.
Your fuel seems pretty evenly burnt, so it shouldn't be that bad, hopefully.
Yeah, but I couldn't check it beforehand either. I don't know where everything is at all.
Well, you've not flipped out, so...
No, I haven't flipped out, and it's relatively controlled. The wings are very small.
Yeah, but you've got really big control surfaces.
I do, and that was kind of the point. Although those aren't active. Right. I only had canards. Okay, let's just do that pitch. Let's kill everything except for your... Everything except for your... And
here you come into the ocean at 700 meters a second. Coming into the ocean at like
That's not the ocean.
Meters.
Is it?
That is the ocean.
It is the ocean.
Right below you, that is the ocean.
That was a very small move. Okay, plane. Thanks for regaining control. I do appreciate it. Why is everything else black? We've killed the textures. It's going to be really easy to land on that.
Can you pull it up?
I can.
Okay, you can. You are capable. Okay. Just making sure.
Big control surfaces.
Big control surfaces.
Very helpful that these engines don't have a gimbal. The center one does, but
you could use the center one at low thrust to give you a pretty decent atmospheric amount.
I could, but yeah, all right.
Are you planning on taking back off to space?
No.
Right,
well, I could. I could try.
You? I don't think you could.
I've got 700 meters per second.
That is not enough to get back into orbit.
It's enough to rendezvous with the cube. The cube can pick me up.
You could
the cube can pick me up at 2,000 meters per second.
You could probably fully refuel off the cube. Were you fully refueled when you disconnected from the cube?
No.
Oh, you should have refueled.
Not anymore. Okay, I'm starting to see the terrain. It's great.
No, I'm not. It still looks black on my screen. I'm sure it's just Discord compression being fucking terrible.
It's still, like, it's barely visible on my end, so yeah. But I can kind of see the difference. Okay, gear out.
Make sure your battling gear sets 200%, or like 150-ish, probably for the best.
I have to do them separately, because, yeah.
Oh, they're not built with symmetry.
They aren't, because I was building in the wrong hangar.
Yeah, in the VAB, yeah. Going fairly fast, although you are losing speed. Okay, that's good. This might not be too bad.
I can't see the ground!
Are your landing lights on?
Still can't see the ground.
Yeah, but you might be able to see it when you get close. Ooh.
Okay, okay. No, we're good.
You didn't need those. You didn't,
no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh.
Yes! My first ever landing on a stupid planet. Oh, the light was the wrong way around. That helps. Are these ones the right way around? They are.
Yeah. Oh, nice work, Ethan.
Thanks, KSP.
Very well done, mind you.
Thank you.
Not only did you get there on your first time ever going, flying a weird cube ship, you managed to land your little shuttle on it as well.
Yeah. I mean, okay. In one go, I did orbital rendezvous, interplanetary mission, and landed on the moon of the of a gas giant. So, I consider this to be an absolute win.
Yeah. So do I. As do I. I need to get hangar expansion because I want to build a massive space station and just teleport it above somewhere.
These Kerbals just ran out of electric charge.
Imagine if you ran out as you were trying to land. Oh.
Wait, I still got SAS. Where's my...
You've not got many solar panels, do you?
No. Oh, that's all it is. That's the only power I have. It's from the solar panels.
It's not even recharging. You should probably turn your SAS off. It's not really required, is it? Honestly, your landing gear like causing you to just spin.
What if I put those brakes up? Is it gonna?
Yeah. Oh.
I just turned. I just turned to help. No. Okay, can we not roll down the hill at 0.3 meters per second? I'd appreciate it. I can end up in the sea.
Put your landing gear in.
Okay. Sit. Still sliding at 0.1.
That's fine. 0.1's better than 0.3. Oh, 3 times better. It will grab him. Don't you worry.
Does it kill him? Does it kill them?
No,
it kills them.
It's not dead.
He's no longer usable.
Yeah, you could make it let go.
Look at that face.
He's so happy.
But it's frozen, which means it's dead.
It's not dead. Just you can let him out.
This thing's still spinning. Ah.
Everything has been spinning, like all the time we've been playing this, everything has wanted to spin. Like the cube wants to spin, that wants to spin, half my planes just want to spin. Don't know what causes it. Oh well. Oh.
I can apparently go uphill.
Yes.
Without any power. Well, I think that's all for this episode. For those of you who are still watching after all this time, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this. Like the video if you liked the video. And there's a Discord server below where you could possibly join us and things like this in the future, as well as a Patreon if you are extra generous. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.